This store owner here has followed what I think is some of the worst print-on-demand advice anybody selling t-shirts could ever follow. In the video today, we're going to break it all down. I'm also going to share with you some things that I think this store owner is doing well. Here on this channel, all I do is review print-on-demand stores, so if you'd like to get yours reviewed, you can drop your URL down in the comments below. The name of this store is redmaremercantile.shop. It's basically a print-on-demand store. They are selling inside of the horse niche, and it looks like they are pretty much selling t-shirts. In addition to t-shirts, they also have a couple of designs on sweatshirts as well. On social media, they've got 380 followers here on their Facebook page. And in the video today, we're going to break down some of the things that I like about this store and also some of the major mistakes that they are making. Now, for starters, some of the things that I like is the actual name of the store, Red Mare Mercantile. I think using the word mercantile in their store name was smart because to me, that name, or rather that word, kind of makes sense for the horse niche. There's also a double M there, Mare Mercantile. Using alliteration in your store name is always a good thing, so I think they've done a good job with that. Now, the second thing that I think they've done really well is that they've actually chosen a niche. They are only making designs for people inside of the horse niche. They would never make designs on here for someone that is a teacher. They would never make designs on here for someone that is a nurse or any other niche. They are all in on the horse niche. And I think in 2026 and beyond, building stores for specific niches is one of the smartest things you can do. Not only does that allow you to create really cool products for just one niche, but it also allows you to create a community on social media for people that like that niche. Now, if I'm being honest with you, those are really the only things that I like on this store. The name and the fact that they have chosen a niche. This store here has, in my opinion, done one of the worst things that any t-shirt seller could ever do. As you can see on this page here, this store owner has created almost 300 designs. Now, one of the most common things that you'll see people talk about when it comes to creating a print-on-demand store is to focus on creating as many designs as possible. Now, this likely comes from a lot of people that are focused on creating a print-on-demand store on Etsy. If you are selling on Etsy, in a lot of cases, making a lot of designs is definitely something that you are going to want to do. But when you're building a Shopify store, if your goal is to create more and more designs, what's likely going to happen is you are going to burn yourself out, and you're also going to end up creating designs that are just not that good. As we scroll through this store, we basically see a whole bunch of horse-based designs that basically just have clip art and some very basic text. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a few on here that I think are pretty decent, but I would say the majority of them are probably the types of designs that are not going to sell. They are just, in my opinion, way too simple, way too cliche, and just way too basic. I think if you are building an entire store where you have 300 designs that sort of resemble this here, you're likely going to struggle to get people that interested in what you have. Now, for a store that has 300 designs, I'd also say that this homepage here is feeling quite empty. We basically at the top have a banner. We then have 4 different collections showing right here. We also have a section that talks about how in October they donate some money to a nonprofit, and then the store basically ends. In my opinion, any store that has 300 designs should not look like this. There should be much better organization on the homepage. This here is the example homepage layout that I show in a lot of my store review videos here. This is also the store layout that I teach in all of my trainings. If you want to access my free Shopify course, there's a link down in the description. And the point of building a homepage like this is so that way you can treat your homepage like a brochure. Basically, you're going to show some of the products that you sell, some of the collections that you have. You're also going to provide people with a little bit of information about what you do and why your store was created. If your homepage feels this empty, people might think that your store is maybe not even open anymore. Imagine walking into a store in the mall and sort of having it feel unfinished like this and basically just a little bit empty. You might sort of perceive that store as not being that credible. Now, what I do like is that they are appearing to be pretty active here on social media. Their last post was about 10 minutes ago, and they are pretty consistent. As we scroll scroll through here. Now, the thing that I would recommend them to do is to really focus on some variety with their posts. It seems so far that the store owner is really just promoting their products. There is a video here that they posted of a horse doing some laps, which is good content, but for the most part, they don't really have much variety. They're just kind of posting product photos and different promotions of what they have. Right now, we're all the way back in October, so it does seem like they had a little bit of a gap here. What I would say is if I was this store owner, I would be trying to post different memes or other cool fun facts about horses. I might really double down on posting horse videos like this. You could even repost videos from around the internet on your Facebook page and ultimately create a really cool account that people who love horses will actually want to follow. And then once you gain some followers, that's when you can begin promoting some of your products like this. If your store social media pages are brand new and all you're doing is posting product photos, you're likely not going to grow. So ultimately, like I said, this store owner, I would focus heavily on actually finishing this homepage, and I'd also consider stopping with any new designs on t-shirts. I would maybe try to add some other products as well. You could likely double down on other types of apparel. Print-on-demand leggings could be a cool option. You could even get into some home decor like blankets or pieces of wall art as well, and ultimately create a little bit of variety here on the store. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And like I said at the beginning, if you want to get your store featured in a video like this, drop your URL in the comments below and maybe I will review it in a future video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.